holy shit, whatever cops were responsible for drugging someone and breaking them into my apartment, those dudes can go to prison. Hello, welcome to another video. In today's video, it's another bizarre tale. That's kind of why I have this YouTube channel. I have a lifetime of bizarre tales. Autobiography playlist. Subscribe. So, this whole debacle, craziness, with the cops hacking into my computer, my YouTube channel, deleting the video, documenting 15 years of police harassment. They deleted it off my YouTube channel. They deleted it out of my computer. They deleted the file I create to edit the video. They thought they were pretty thorough. But the video's back up. Link right here. So, they're commenting on my other video, on a different video, right? And they're commenting this model's name, right? This model that I talk about here in that video that I just linked, right? They're talking about in their comment, right? The one that was a fancy dinner, right? So she met some guy somehow, whatever, doing whatever, no idea, and tells him that she shoots with this company. And then he says, oh, I want to meet those guys. I'll take them to the nicest restaurant, or one of the nicest, top 3 or 5 or something restaurants in Portland, right? Spent a grip of dough. Super weird. But whatever, free dinner, right? Okay, so that same model now in my comment section, they're putting her fucking name, right? And I'm like, and so I was waiting to tell this story because in my autobiography, I'm back in like 2002, 2003, right? So I'm 20 years back, right? So I've got 20 years of stories still to add to my autobiography, right? And I've pretty much just stopped that whole playlist for the time being, right, to work on other stuff, right? So, this story, I would have told, you know, because it happened in like 10 or 11 or something like that. So, this woman breaks into my damn apartment in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. It was one of the most bizarre things that ever happened in my life. Like, what are you doing? Okay? Now, up until right now, or, you know, last couple weeks, I always just thought she just broke into my apartment and was fucked up or whatever, right? But now, I am positive that the cops drugged her and broke her into my apartment. Okay? Just think of the level of criminality that these freaking slime balls have stooped to. And this is over 10 or 12 years ago. Now look, they've worked their all the way up to trying to kill me. Fascism. So, and I think I was just, for some reason, I mean, I was asleep. And so I was like, what actually? Because I was like, you know, kind of, at the time, what I remember from that was, thinking about it now, like she was too fucked up to do anything. Like, how the fuck did she break into, even find my apartment? Where the fuck was she? I lived in downtown Portland, right across the street from the soccer or baseball, maybe both, stadium, like right across the street, right? not really anywhere where people, I mean, there is a little bar right there, but it's like a sports bar. So, like, she wouldn't have just been randomly, you know what I'm saying? She was so fucked up. And at the time, it was just kind of funny. Like, shit broke into my apartment, dude. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, well, yeah, yet another crazy ass story for the freaking laundry list of crazy ass stories. And look, I'm not out looking for craziness. I just bopping through my life, living my life. And crazy might not be a best descriptor word, but, you know, like wild and unique and bizarre, you know, like an actual story, you know? Like, how many people watching this video have a story where some model broke into your apartment in the middle of the night, wasted, right? So it was just always comedy. But now I'm like, holy cow, this was not comedy. This was sinister, evil, fascist, freaking pigs that just need to be fucking locked up, man. They're drugging people and breaking into places, like, and trying to kill people, trying to frame people for arson, people trying to frame me, trying to kill me, trying to frame me for arson. Then run around, I mean, literally right at the fire, I see the cop go up to the lady that just asked for my phone number. Right when I was walking away, cop went right up to her. Who knows what he told her? Just some kind of cop fictitious, because cops have done nothing but lie about me my entire life. They're just liars, violent thieves. This is what I know to be the reality of policing. This is why I've spent so much time trying to figure out a way to fix the planet, because it's so broken, right? It is so broken. I've spent years on the resource-based economy playlist. It took me years to come up with all this stuff. Researching, thinking about it, okay? So, I'm on a level that these freaking cops don't even comprehend, okay? And that is so frustrating to stupid people. And one of the most common things as a highly intellectual person, okay, that I've noticed is that stupid people equate immediately things that they don't understand to being crazy, okay? So you say something intellectual, I say something intellectual to an idiot. The idiot thinks I'm crazy, has no idea what I'm talking about, okay? This is law enforcement, okay, right? So this is the problem. They are drugging people. And back to like how did that all end? Honestly, it either ended in one of two ways. Either I called her a cab and put her in the cab, or I just put her back outside, right? And I honestly just can't even remember, right? Like, it was in the middle of the night. I love sleep, right? And, you know, it was amusing. I remember I was laughing at her, right? She was like floundering around on the floor. Like, she was so fucked up, she couldn't even communicate. She couldn't even walk or talk. So she was drugged. And then how did she get to my place and get into my place in that frame of mind? Yeah, and you know, at the time I never even thought about it, but now, and it's like, holy shit, whatever cops were responsible for drugging someone and breaking them into my apartment, those dudes can go to prison. That doesn't have a freaking expiration date on it. That kind of behavior, like, that doesn't go away after 7 years. That's one of those unlimited ones, okay? So, I mean, this was a long time ago, and I might be wrong. The cops might be safe now from drugging someone and breaking them into my apartment. Yeah, okay? They're insane. Better word, I don't know. Hopped up on kooky can't distinguish fantasy from reality is, I think, like, the cops are literally not smart enough to distinguish fantasy from reality. And when you grow up in a religious world, right? And the religious world is the fantasy world. Like, all religion, all the different religions, every one of those people is all living in a little fantasy world, right? Very few people on earth are living on earth in reality, in a complete reality, in a fact-based reality is so rare. Okay, so now you have these fantasy people that are just living in this whole fantasy over here, so then they can just make up fantasy after fantasy after fantasy and live in all those fantasy worlds. Meanwhile, I'm here in reality. I'm like the Forrest Gump of the bizarre. If Forrest Gump wasn't differently abled, right? Because I just bop through life, being nice to people. And, you know, at this point I get fed up with stupidity and shit, you know? But go look up Tom Cruise fucking yelling at his crew. You know, go look up TSM Imperial How yelling at his crew. You know, this is, you know, I yell at my crew because money's on the line. So, yeah, I'm just a freaking normal, well, I don't think I'm normal. I'm exceptional. I'm an exceptional person that has nothing but the best intentions for the whole world. Mainly, we need to fix the cops. They're drugging people and breaking them into people's apartments, namely mine, right? And thanks to their own ignorance and typing in my comment section, right? Now I've figured this out. And this is just another thing on the list. The lawsuit's just getting bigger. What will they comment next? Stay tuned, subscribe, peace.